every year. Oh, sorry.
On the air.
So let's say you're walking down a Manhattan street and I mug you. I take your wallet, your iPod, your Hello Kitty knapsack, and you give the cops a description of me. You say quite accurately that the mugger is short, white, broad-shouldered, devilishly handsome, brooding, muscular, could be a movie star, great dimples, piercing blue eyes, tousled brown hair, immensely charming, and likely a target of unrequited love by assorted TV panelists, both male and female. Sorry, Greg Jarrett. He's probably juggling 10 women and owns a leopard. Well, that would be no help to the cops because according to the New York Post and the NYPD, it could get the cops sued. A city council bill may make it a law that an officer can only use the color of a perp's clothing as a lead or be guilty of a bias crime. So the officer can only say the suspect's leather Speedo is pink. And of course, all I got to do is change it and the police have nothing. So if this bill passes, the cops are screwed. It's a TSA model of solving crime. Frisk the old lady in the wheelchair, even if a dude half her age grabbed her iPhone. They're both wearing yellow, so it's the same thing.
Good point.
Worse, if the police nab someone who fits the MO but isn't the perp, that guy can sue the police, which will scare cops from doing regular police work. And so an officer can only transmit fleeting descriptions that aren't descriptions at all. But in a world where political correctness matters more than safety, the only way you're going to be safe in this world is to become a mugger yourself. At least that way, your rights will be protected. Kimberly, you claim to be a lawyer. We have no proof of this whatsoever.
Right. You'll never find any either.
Yeah, all right. So let's say a police officer stops a guy who meets the description of a suspect that was being looked for earlier in the day. So because there's a time frame that has passed, that police officer could be subject to a civil action by looking for somebody because, in a sense, that is called profiling. Doesn't that just kill normal police work?
Well, then you might as well just send all the police officers home because every time they get in their patrol car or they walk a beat to try and protect us here, like Times Square, for example, and they're given a potential suspect description, they have to wonder about the PC semantics of it. Otherwise, they could be sued. Now, who in their right mind would want to sign up to be a police officer, to put themselves in harm's way, both legally and physically? This completely makes no sense to me as a prosecutor who worked with police officers, did ride-alongs, went out on the street, the whole deal. They're not going to be able to do their job. They're completely handicapping them. It's nonsensical. I agree with Bloomberg on this. He's saying, come on, you're opening them up to too much liability. Why wouldn't you want to give a complete description? You want to get the wrong person? Is that better?
Yeah.
Is that preferable?
No, it's not, Kimberly. I hope that's a hypothetical question.
And I have one more follow-up question. Were you referring to yourself or Eric Bolling?
Yeah, thank you.
It was kind of a blend. It was like a Pegasus unicorn mix.
Right, I saw that.
Isn't profiling the basis of police work?
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that what they do? You know, they teach throughout all the
They want to
all the
make it
courses
Toastmasters.
No, this is crazy. A Democrat gets another Democrat to sign a bill, and they want to bypass the regular process and go right to a vote. Crazy.
It is.
Make the place more and more. There's no way they can. This cannot pass. There must be some Democrats with a brain on the city council.
Can we move the Fox News to Wyoming? You know, where things are like civil and not crazy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was a good suggestion.
I'm just making a plug.
Hey, Bob.
Yes.
Bloomberg, who I happen to think is nuts, is saying this handcuffs the police.
He's
when
right.
Bloomberg is against something, there's got to be something. I mean, is against something that. Well, you know what I mean.
I don't.
I lost track of my own thoughts.
I just wanted to say in your opening that the person that you described, whether it's you or Eric, does not exist. So
It's Bob.
I would not send the police out looking for that particular person because they're looking a long time. The idea that somehow you
You're wearing
can't,
yellow.
if you see somebody commit a crime, and
He's
the
wearing
more
yellow.
characteristics you can give about that person is going to help them be apprehended.
Yeah.
It seems to me ludicrous that you would do in any way cut back on what that is. I mean, you say that you can only say, well, he had a gray hoodie on, and that's it. When you know, in fact, that he was Latino, he was a woman. He was a she. And was wearing Nike. He was wearing Nike
He used
sneakers.
to be a woman.
It is
Wearing
New
Nike
York.
sneakers, was dressed in a certain kind of shirt. I mean, what madness would take that away from you? I don't
Who
get
is
it.
that you're
I think it's the war on
describing?
women.
Is it?
This is the continuation of the Democrats' war on women.
How?
Because, for example, if you have
my.
a rape suspect and you want women to be on the lookout, what are you going to say? He's wearing a gray T-shirt? But no, you need more than that to go on so that you can keep yourself protected.
Yeah, unless you don't want to
How would
catch
you like to leap
rapists.
to that?
By the way, that was brilliant. We should end the
But I
show
mean, why
right
do you need
there. I
why do you
love
need
that.
a description of a suspect?
what if he's
Part of it
naked?
is because what if he's on the loose?
Yeah,
What if he's not wearing any clothes? How do you describe him?
Bob Beckel.
Naked dude.
Bob Beckel last Saturday.
Crazy
Remember?
naked man.
Yeah.
That's after 9 p.m.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
that could be anyone in New York.
Exactly. All right.
I guess we don't have any more time, right, for the Muslim lawsuit thing? What do we
I
do?
No, we
I
don't.
guess we don't.
right.
I'm sorry, KG.
Okay, maybe next
We'll
time.
save it for tomorrow.
I'm not here.
All right. You're not here? All right. Wow.